Ooh. Insert angelic chorus sound effect and dramatic lens flare here. No, seriously, do that in your own head because I don't have either the budget or the wherewithal or the editing skills to do so on my own. So, just imagine it. It's beautiful, isn't it? Hey there, folks. I am the Mighty Plantain. Thanks for checking out this video. We are doing another edition of Bill's Beer Fridge, where we go through some beers that a good friend of mine left behind when he passed away, and that his wife passed along to me along with his beer fridge. I'm not going to go through all that stuff. Hopefully, if you've been following along, you're familiar with what's been going on, and you know that this is a tribute series more than an exploitative thing, which some people might see it as, but I don't make any money off of this channel, so I'm not exploiting Jack at this point. So, anyway, it's a heartfelt tribute. Take it for what it's worth. So, I'm wearing, slightly ironically, the Mason's Brewing Company t-shirt. One of Bill's favorite places to shop for beers was Stompers in Brewer? No, they're not in Brewer. Holden? They're along that Bangor to whatever corridor, but not specifically in Bangor. Holden. I want to say Holden. Anyway, but Stompers is a great beverage mart, but for some reason they don't carry anything from Mason's, which is probably less than a 10-minute drive from their location. So, and there's always this weird air of hostility. So there might be some disagreement between the proprietors of the two establishments. Who knows? But for some reason, Stompers does not carry Mason's beers, even though they were in close proximity to each other. And there's got to be a story there. But, we won't find out without some prying. Anyway, as an added layer of irony, my ex-wife bought me this shirt when we went to Mason's because it's one of her favorite places to go with her friends. They get some great beers and some really good food, so Mason's is worth checking out. But Stompers doesn't like them or isn't able to carry them for some reason. Anyway, that's enough for the segues. Let's take a look at what's in Bill's beer fridge tonight. I honestly don't know exactly what I'm going to grab here. I'm kind of playing this by ear, which I'm kind of going to do for some of these videos. Others I've got a plan for. You know what I'm seeing? Last time around, we did one of the sours, and there's a lot of sours in here. He was really into the sours. I'm going to do Foundation's Raspberry Limeade Jam. Now, last time we did Smutty Nose's Key Lime Pie sour. So this is Foundation's Raspberry Limeade Jam, and there's a good number of these in there. Not as many as the Key Lime Pie, but Maine Farms provide part of the grist used in this product. Awesome. Love locally sourced stuff. Brewed and canned in Portland, Maine by Foundation Brewing Company. Surgeon General's warning. Fuck them. Sour fruit ale with raspberry, lime, and milk sugar. Ooh, there's lactose in this. 5% ABV by volume. 5% ABV. The by volume thing is redundant. 1 pint, Foundation Brewing Company. Okay, so there's not a whole lot about this other than Raspberry Limeade Jam. So, in the lactose, I'm guessing that imparts some body, smoothness, and sweetness to it that brings it closer to a jam. Ooh. It's honestly, the description and everything I'm seeing is making me think of the Lime Ricky Sour from Smutty Nose. But we're not comparing it to other breweries. We're talking about this beer alone. Ooh. Okay, there's a few particulates in there that have created some actual flocks. So I'm seeing some small flocculants, a couple of chunks floating down around the bottom. It's quite cloudy. Has a very nice, smooth and creamy red appearance, though. It's cloudy. I'm choosing to go with creamy over cloudy. Slight bit of effervescence. Not really putting on a decent head, although I didn't pour it too aggressively. But there's not a lot of bubbles floating up there. Again, those little chunks floating the bottom make me a little bit nervous because I've had some extremely flocculent beers lately that wound up being actually chunky. But I'm not going to hold it against this one. I'm smelling some raspberry and lime and bitterness. Limey citrusiness. That tart yet bitter raspberry aroma. Yeah, mostly just getting raspberry and lime, which, based on the description, that I would expect that. Goes down easy. It's a very smooth, light and crisp beer to begin with. It's almost like hard seltzer, but then once you swallow, it hits you with a punch of sourness and tartness and a light graininess. Like I said, when it first rests on your tongue, it's almost like a seltzer water, which, God forbid, they've become more and more popular. And yes, I'm starting to appreciate them in some regards, but anyway, it's got this very nice light, again, almost seltzer water character, but then as soon as you swallow it, it hits you with that tart and sour punch. Distinctly lime and raspberry. With a hint of like a light graininess. I want to say like a wheatiness. Could be wheat. It might be some other grain, but the fact of the matter is, it's so smooth and easy that this could be oats or completely blackened chocolate roasted barley for all I know, but it's going down easy. It could be a dangerous thing. I'll tell you what. It's going to be gone fast. In terms of sours, I can definitely understand why this was in the collection here. It's a solid sour. It's easy to drink. It's light. It's crisp. It's refreshing. Pardon. Despite the fact that I compared it to a seltzer, which, God, that's like a cardinal sin, but in regards to how easy to drink it is, it's right there. It's distinctly grainy. It's obviously a beer, but it goes in easy like something lighter would. Pardon. It's good. I really like it. I'm hovering here. On the one hand, it's a really nice lime raspberry, bittersweet, citrusy, sour, and easy to drink. It's just that remarkably easy drinkability that's giving it some extra points. I'm going to go with a 3.5 out of 5. Now, bear in mind, on a scale of 1 to 5, a 2.5 is average. 3.5 puts it distinctly above average. What's giving it those extra points is the fact that it's easy to drink. It goes down so smooth and so fast, and it is a great drinking experience. But for me, it's just a little too light. It's a little, the fact, and this is why I hovered. The fact that I'm thinking about seltzers while I'm drinking it is drawing some points away, and I can't ignore that. It just makes me think of something too light and too watery and too plain. But at the same time, I have to acknowledge that I'm getting that graininess, and it's definitely a beer. And it's got some distinct sour flavor, and it falls distinctly within that character. So if I was getting more of a beer character from it, and I don't know how you would do that without compromising what this is, I'd probably push it to a 4. But for me overall, it's a 3.5 because it is just that light, and that's no knock against what this is supposed to be. It's supposed to be a light, easy drinking sour beer. It's just not hitting it for me because I prefer something with a little more body to it. But again, it is what it is. 3.5 out of 5 from me. Hit me up down below in the comments or the email link. Love to hear what you have to say about this drink. This beer. Beer taste is subjective. I've justified my rating on it as much as I can, and you might completely disagree with me, or you might agree with me 100%. Either way, I want to hear from you, because again, beer taste is subjective, and this is the beauty of having craft beers out there, is that we all get to discuss what we like and what we don't like, and we're all individuals, and I'm not going to say you're wrong. I'm not going to say you're right, unless I agree with you or disagree with you. But, it is what it is, and it's all opinions. So, anyway. Damn good. I'm going to finish the ones that are in here happily. But, 3.5 out of 5 for me. Hey, while you're down there and discussing the beer with me, don't forget to like and share the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Until next time, folks, thanks for tuning in. Cheers. Those few chunks have stayed on the bottom. It would have lost points if I felt one going down my throat, honestly. But I can watch them and make sure I don't swallow them, so I'm good with that.